Hello everyone, Joshua Myers here, and welcome back to my 31 Days of October review series. And today I'm going to be reviewing Howling II from 1986.
Party time! Ow! It's the rocking, shocking, new wave of horror. Howling II.
Do your dreams again, howling.
Howling II. It's not over yet.
Howling II stars Christopher Lee, Reb Brown, Marsha Hunt, Bill Danny, Judd Omen, and is directed by Philippe Morar. The plot of Howling II is that Ben White, portrayed by Reb Brown, is investigating the death of his sister, a reporter killed with a silver bullet. At her funeral, Ben encounters an expert in the occult who says that Ben's sister planned her own execution after discovering that she was a werewolf. Ben and the occult expert travels to Transylvania to battle the witch queen and put an end to the werewolf coven. What did I like about this movie? Honestly, for me, I did like two things. One, I thought the setting was much better and fit much more to the werewolf mythology than Howling Free the Marsupials. And it did lend itself to somewhat of a creepy atmosphere. It kind of gave it that gothic type of atmosphere. And I did like that. Also, there were some moments of good practical effects. Just very few. Also, another thing I liked about this movie was Christopher Lee. And he was honestly the only good actor in this movie. Other than that, those are the only good things about this movie. What did I not like about this movie? Okay, for one, I feel like this isn't a movie. The way it's edited, like, it's very choppy editing, and there's a lot of, like, scene transition wipes in that. Sometimes there isn't, sometimes there is, and sometimes it'll cut different shots of different scenes in that. Even scenes we already seen, you know, like, back and forth. Like, I can't really explain it. And knowing that you would have, like, overlapping dialogue in that, I feel like doesn't need to be there. Also, sometimes the film thinks we're stupid and don't, like, for example, has the text that says, like, later in the afternoon. You know, I'm like, we could figure that out ourselves. There doesn't need to be, like, a text to let us know that. And knowing that, like, all the characters are completely forgettable, except for maybe Christopher Lee in this movie. And honestly, the only character I could probably remember is Christopher Lee's character. Because he was probably the best actor in the whole movie. In fact, I think he was. Yeah, for most part, the characters are just terrible. Not terrible, just completely forgettable. And the acting is terrible, aside from Christopher Lee. And honestly, throughout the whole movie, I honestly felt like I was just watching an hour and 30 minutes of nothing. I honestly felt like I wasted an hour and 30 minutes of my life that I'll never end up getting back. And the one thing I don't like about this series so far, because I've seen the first 3 Howling movies now, is that, to me, the only good one so far is the original Howling from 1981. That's the only good one out of the series. It could have been so easy for them to make a good Howling movie after the first one, if they really wanted to do more. And honestly, I feel like there didn't need to be sequels to the first Howling. Sequels so far to me just seem unnecessary. I feel like I could probably make a better Howling movie than what I've seen so far with Howling 2 and Howling Free the Marsupials. I really do think I could make a better one. And with that said, I'm going to give Howling 2 a 1.5 out of 5 stars. So that's it for this review. Honestly, this was kind of a quick one. I didn't have much thoughts for this one, honestly, because it's like, it's crap. It's shit show. I couldn't really talk much about it because I honestly had no idea what was going on with that movie. I seriously didn't. It didn't feel like a movie either. The best way I could describe it, it felt like a feature-length MTV music video from the 80s. And not even a good music video from the 80s. So that's it for this review. Thank you guys for watching, and see you next time.